What's up, YouTubers? So the other day we had a customer come in and he asked for shocks and strut prices, and he was here a few weeks ago and we did a catalytic converter and he declined us diagnosing his front end, even though I could see his control arms were wasted, but that doesn't mean that's the only problem. We advised that his high mileage vehicle get a tune up and a bunch of other maintenance work, and so needless to say, he stopped in, asked April to give him an estimate for shocks and struts. She pulls up his history, says you declined a bunch of work, blah 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 blah, including the front end, which we didn't finish diagnosing. And he said, well, just want a price on shocks or struts or whatever the case may be. But in the interim, she said, do you want to do any of the maintenance work that you declined? He goes, I talked to another mechanic and he said, well, if the engine's running fine, there's nothing that needs to be done. That is such bullshit, that because your engine's running fine doesn't mean that it needs anything. It's not true. Running fine at 15,000 miles, 20,000 miles. No way, dude. He's so misinformed and you're so misinformed. So you think your engine's running right, but you had to replace the catalytic converter and did nothing to resolve why it failed. And your vehicle is a machine and it requires maintenance. So yeah, even though it's running fine and it feels fine, it requires maintenance. That's special techniques to clean the fuel injections, carbon service, desludge the motor, which I'm sure it has sludge in there, filters, throttle body service, PCV service, fuel filters, all types of maintenance stuff that you just stuffed concrete in your ears and closed your eyes and weren't listening to somebody that knows better than the guy that told you that, well, if it's running fine, don't do anything with it. Don't listen to that guy. You should actually just say, thank you, but no thank you, I won't be returning.